What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 50 of our Lille career mode, and today we have a couple games for you. We're going to have Paris in the league. We're, of course, 1 point ahead of them after 19 games, and we have Troyes in the cup. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to get to Lyon or not. We're going to kind of just, go through our transfer windows like we normally do. We have 116 million pounds in budget. I'm not sure where I want to go with that just yet. Perhaps, we have an issue at the moment at left wing, mainly because Rossi's, hurt. So, we'll see. But we also have a couple things to talk about. Dundar leaves on loan. Kaplan is gone for good. 18 years old, 60 overall. We got $500,000 for him. It's just one of those things. We're not really going to be able to develop him quickly enough. Bykert leaves on loan. Chevalier finally gone. He finally picked a place to go. Neves leaves on loan. Ferrer leaves on loan. Lahaji leaves for Nottingham Forest. We got a decent amount for him, $2 million or a little bit more. And then, of course, we can take a look at our monthly youth squad. But one of our players has asked to be moved up to the first team, and we're going to take a look at him in a minute. It is Barbosa, the fullback, he can play right back, left back, and center back. He's left-footed. We're training him to play left back at the moment. Should he develop a little bit more in terms of pace and not physicality, in terms of pace, then we'll be playing him at left back. If not, he'll just be a center back, and that is completely fine as well. He's 6'3". Now we can take a look at what our youth setup looks like. Not too bad. Charles Cooper, we'll let him go for a little bit longer. Andre looking okay, nothing spectacular. Our best player at the moment looks like it's going to be this lad right here, Stephen Barnes on the left. But we'll hold off for a little bit. But let's go take a look at Barbosa. He is 63 overall already, though I believe he's a touch older. He might be 18 already. But here he is, 64 overall. He's not looking too awful. I wish that pace was a little bit more. Currently, we're training him to be left back so we can, up those things. As you can see, a couple of those things have gone up. Just a couple of attacking things as well as reaction and sprint speed. So I'm gonna move him up a little bit here, probably ahead of Rossi, just to see what we can do. And then if we go to our development plan, I'm not sure why I just so loudly did that, but if we go to the development plan, as you can see, Percy Tau is there as well. Barbosa's there. Samari's there. So let's take a look at Percy Tau first. A very good player, but he's just kind of learning a couple of things at the moment. If there's anything else we kind of want to help him out with, we'll try with his passing. See if we can up that just a touch. And then here we can take a look at Barbosa, who is ready to switch to left back from right back. We're going to switch him there. And I'm hoping there's something here I can up his sprint speed. Yeah, attacking wide back, inverted wide back. We don't need that. So we're going to go with attacking wide back at the moment. Vision, crossing, short passing, ball control, tackling, and stamina. But it'll also go for sprint speed and acceleration. And if that gets up quickly enough, we can go ahead and play him out there at left back. If not, center back is definitely an option. That's no issue at all. But we'll see. So as for, let's gonna go Samari box to box and see if we can up that a little bit. But let's go forward. Let's see if we can. If nothing happens as for transfers, we'll see in terms of bringing a player in. I think I might want to bring in a left winger just to kind of help on that left side with Bamba. But other than that, I'm not looking for anything crazy in terms of bringing players in at this moment in time. But left wing is probably the best option. Rossi should be out for another couple months as an offer's come in for Shelik for 21 million. I would want more than that. Sassy. I'm going to delegate it up to like 40, but that's kind of the area I want at the moment. 25 overall, still a little bit of room to grow at 80 overall too. I'm just not interested in moving him along. And we have Baku out there as well, so it is what it is. But let's jump into this first game here. As you can see, top of the league, 7 points out of Lyon, but 1 point ahead of Paris with this game here. Obviously, it's gigantic. It is a massive, massive game. The forward line, Di Maria, Icardi, Mbappe, Martial out there on the left. Every time we play them, it seems they have a different player out on the left, and then Neymar comes off the bench. It's a tough midfield. Llorente and Zakaria, and then as Piliqueta, Jimenez, Marquinhos, and Bernat sitting in front of Navas. But we're all fit as well, ready to roll. This is a huge, huge game. This is the last time we'll be playing PSG in the league this year. This is a huge one. Let's go. Zakaria gives it to Icardi. Taken off Icardi, though. Played forward nicely, and now Samari can have a bit of a run here, and Bamba's out wide, and Bodu's making a run through the middle here, and Bodu, nice touch. Oh, that's an excellent save. That is a huge, huge chance early on here, and we cannot quite find the back of the net. A very, very big opportunity. Space here. That's an excellent ball to Mbappe. That's a great touch by Galini. And given it away, and it's 1-0. That is so annoying. Martial with the goal. And Paris take the lead inside 10 minutes. That is annoying. I want to watch it again, but I feel like this pass should have gone out. He comes up to get it, and I thought he could be getting that. That touch. Awful. The pass back to him, unnecessary. Every time we play PSG, we have one of those, we give away one of those goals. One of those ones that's just, what are we doing? And one of them happens right there. 1-0 to Paris. Plays it forward. Nicely done. One more. Here we go. Here's Almada. And Bodu's making a good run. Is he offside? I'm not so sure yet, but Bodu scores and he's not off. I was waiting for the whistle to blow. I thought he might have strayed, but he hasn't. And on 23 minutes, we'd level it up. That's an excellent goal. It's a big goal. Get us back into it. This is a good run here. He's just onside. It's the fullback that's played him onside. And that's an excellent, excellent finish from Bodu. Navas cannot get out to it. Emphatic. And on 23 minutes, it is a 1-1. That is not how I wanted that pass to go. What a shot from Mbappe. What a save. Just saw him take the shot, and I was just watching it. It was curling right toward the corner. That's an excellent save from Galini, but once again, we've got to be winning some of those, holding on to the ball and whatnot. But it's Bamba here, who's in plenty of space. And his Piliqueta shouldn't be able to keep up with Bamba, and he can't. And Bamba's racing into the box, and Bamba, oh, good save, and Almada at the back post. It's just out of the reach of his stretching foot. Ooh, almost grabbed the lead there. So hoping the whistle will blow. That's dreadful defending from Ikone. I know he's not a defender, but he's got to be back there covering. That's a good save from Galini. He's made a couple good saves today, but Ikone was let off the hook a little bit there. That run came from deep. Ikone was marking him, and he's not let off the hook, is he? Mbappe got that header. And with the last kick of the half, Mbappe scores on a corner. Unbelievable. It shouldn't be happening. That's one of those things that just shouldn't be happening. He's got the guy on him. He's running with him, and then he just stops, lets it in. This is a ridiculous header, by the way. Ridiculous. I'm not sure why we don't have a man on both posts, but last kick of the half, and they take the lead again, 2-1. Martial goes off the pitch. I'm not sure who for. It's Neymar, naturally, and once we were talking about it, Neymar coming in off the bench. That's good football. 3-1. We can't keep up defensively with these guys. It's just the four across the front they play. We can't bring our fullbacks forward like we like to because they always have men back, and look how stretched we are. Even defending, which is annoying because, I mean, do I have to make like a separate tactic to play these big teams? Do I really have to make a tactic with a CDM to get some of these players to come back and defend? I mean, they had a throw-in in our third there, and only 4 players were back. Our defenders, our midfielders kind of just stand in the middle. God, it is annoying, some of these things, because Robinson gets into the box, and I don't know why he did that. I pressed the A button. It's starting to get frustrating now. Up to Bodu. And Bodu's running with it, and it comes to Sanchez, comes to Ikone, and Ikone pulls one back. That's a big goal. It happened very, very quickly. Needed that. It's good football across the line, but I wish our players got back like they did. There's just not enough effort. They got 4 players back here, which is fine. I mean, it'd be all right if we had 4 players back, but we kind of like give the ball away and we're screwed. But it comes to Ikone here, all the way on the right side of the box. He does finish past Neves. That's a big finish, because there's 21 minutes left in this game. If we can find an equalizer, we'll still be ahead at the end of the day. Bit of space right through the middle. Lovely stuff. Good football. 4. Oh, man. Man. It's annoying how thin. I mean, there was a bit earlier in the move. I don't know if I show it when I'm editing, but Samare kind of just stepped way up the pitch. They're coming back, and he just steps way up, and I don't get it. I don't understand what I have to do. I mean, even going into these here, tactics, pressure on heavy touch and stuff, but just instructions, cover center. I mean, balanced attack, stay back while attacking. It's just there's like, it doesn't seem, I can't find anything to make the midfielders go box to box all the time. I just can't. And it's absolutely aggravating. And we are getting throttled again by a big team. We just cannot compete with the big teams. There's just not enough in terms of effort on the defensive end. There just isn't. It's just not happening, is it? That's a really bad pass. A really bad pass. It's just, you guys, sometimes, man, you just got to put the passes into the right spots. That doesn't happen enough either. But we're going to lose here, 4-2. Every time we lose, it just becomes like one of those things where I'm just complaining a lot, and I get that, but it's just the normal things that happen when you play smaller teams don't happen when you play bigger teams, in terms of just your side moving the ball. 4-2 the final. Lyon don't win. Oh. And we're going to go back behind PSG by 2 points. I'm so sick of PSG, man. I hate the 4 up front thing they do. I absolutely hate it. I'm going to have to create a tactic just to play them, because it's we just don't have enough players. The midfielders don't get back, and the fullbacks are slow to get back. They're all like, both of the fullbacks are just Trent Alexander-Arnolds. They just do their stuff up front, and there's just no effort to get back. And it's just that. And it's ridiculous nonsense. But we haven't had a bid for anybody. 27 million. I'm not going to move him for that. I am not going to move. Shelik is the only bid we've gotten, now that I say that. But, you know, it is what it is. But here, excuse me, Jesus. Got a weird hiccup there. Coupe Nationale. Lille 3. We have a week between games, so I don't want to change too much. But we can change a couple players here. I didn't mean to swap them out, but we can change something along the back line. Botman. Why don't we give Barbosa a run? Give him his debut at left back. Dursin can start. He's up to 70 overall already. He's moving up very quickly. Holzek can play on the left. Bradarich, he's upset that he's not playing enough, but yeah. It is what it is. De Ketelaere can come onto the bench for Almada. Why not? Tau onto the bench, perhaps? Yeah, we'll put him onto the bench for Samare. Kakare can start. And that should do it. Though I need to bring Gomez as well. I don't bring him enough, do I? Huh. Who do I bring Gomez for? I'll do it for Kubo. Kubo's a happy guy. He can afford to miss this game. So let's jump into this. Lille, Troyes, Coupe Nationale. Let's go. Good turn out of the back end there. That's a good ball out here. Ikone's onside. He is onside. And Ikone's going to slide it across here to Bodu for a tap-in. What a break. And what a start. Troyes open up just a little bit. And we take advantage. Kind of like PSG took advantage of us last time. We take advantage of the width. The space. But this time, Bodu, he just outruns the defense. Simple as that. Ikone has the space, but Bodu has the pace. Gets into that spot, finishes it off, 1-0. And a good start on 7 minutes. Kakare. It's a good ball here to Guies, and Guies is going to hold on to it. He does so well, Guies. He clips that back post, and it's Holzek. Oh, what a save. Are you kidding? How in the world has he done that? Had to go anywhere but straight, I suppose, as Sanchez finds his pass. Back out to Ikone. Oh, good block. Still on the attack here, though. That guy's just pushed Holzek to the side. Though they've given it away here as that gets slipped into Bodu. Oh, good save again. A very, very good start from us. Could have been 2 there. Probably should have in theory as the header from Holzek goes over the bar, but plenty of chances early. Baku. Finds Kakare in a good spot as that comes forward to Bodu. 2-0. That has definitely been coming. Bodu at the moment has the beating of those 2 center backs. He is just running all over them. They cannot keep up. And he's making plenty of forward-thinking runs. And we find him on one here as this ball comes across to Kakare. And then Bodu's just slipped in. Too much space for someone like Bodu. Just too much space, even with his speed. It's just, you can't leave space to anybody like that. Let alone this guy right here. 30 minutes gone, it's 2-0, and at the moment we are genuinely cruising. Baku. Just moving forward with it. We can slide that into Sanchez. Lovely stuff. Sanchez clips it back post. Bodu, hat trick. 3-0. 42 minutes gone. He's got himself a first half hat trick, Bodu. Probably going to take him off at halftime. He's just been dominant. And while 1 was a tap-in and 2 was, you know, an easier header, he still had a very, very good game. Caused tons and tons of problems. Goalkeeper, obviously, no chance. It's just got to be on target. He gets it on target, and right before halftime, we take a 3-0 lead. Here's Sanchez. Just gets away. And his pace takes him around the corner. It's a good ball to nobody. Thought for a moment that was going to get through. Boy coming forward for Troyes as they look for a route back into this. Nice tackle, though, there by, I believe, De Ketelaere. Coming all the way back to defend. I wish our fullbacks would do that when we play PSG. That's a good ball out to Barbosa. And he slips it forward. De Ketelaere on it. That's a good touch from him. And De Ketelaere racing into the box. Cuts back inside. De Ketelaere, lovely finish. Just slides it near post. And he grabs a goal. I love when he scores. An excellent, excellent finish. Kind of just wrong-footed the goalkeeper there. As he comes around on it, Barbosa with the assist. He slips inside. And then he just slides it near post. Good finish. You expect him to go far post. He doesn't. Slides it near post. Catches the keeper out. And it's 4-0. And we are cruising into the next round. And here's Percy Tau racing forward with it. De Ketelaere on his left. Gets it out to him. And De Ketelaere wants another. Gets it. 2 goals for the versatile forward. It's 5-0 on 75 minutes. And we've just been dominant. Right from the get-go. Right from the off. Not much more they could really do about it, Troyes. They've been poor. It's a good touch here. Steps inside. Just rolls it past the goalkeeper. 2 goals for De Ketelaere. 5 for Lille. And with 15 minutes to go, it's 5-0. Can't quite get a touch onto that, but it's played forward nicely. Oh, he does well to sidestep me. 5-1. The clean sheet's gone, unfortunately. But Dingham gives Troyes a consolation in the 83rd minute. It's a good finish. It's the sidestep that does it here. I thought we had it. Right there, yeah. Just kind of moved over. Barbosa couldn't get to him in time. 5-1 the score. 5 minutes to go. A minute to go, and we are going to come away with a very nice win as we move on into the next round of the Coupe de la Ligue, or Coupe Nationale, actually. Not the Coupe de la Ligue. I always mix some of them up. It's all these tournaments that I don't watch every, week in real life. I lose their names a little bit, but Lyon are through. Nice are through. We're through. So a pretty good batch of a pretty good batch of teams there, I should say. But forward we go back to the league, and as you can see, we sit 2 points back of PSG now. Ugh. I am so sick and tired. These big teams are crushing me. And that doesn't happen very often, just in general. I like playing big teams most of the time. It's just something about this career mode where they're just killing me every single time. And now we got to hope for PSG to drop points, and we got to continue to win. So this is a big game against Lyon. They're a very, very good side. We're 6 points ahead of them. We have a chance to kind of knock them out of the title race completely. It's a good team here. Vasquez, Iwobi, and Depay up front. Paqueta, Mendes, and Aouar in midfield. It is a pretty decent team. But everybody's fit on our end. One thing I am going to do is get Deschmet off and Gomez onto the bench. Holzek I'll bring onto here ahead of Guies. But I wanted Gomez on the bench. But let's jump into this. Lille, a massive game. Let's go. Comes to Depay. Paqueta again. Depay messing around with one another there. Nice tackle, though, by Samari this time. And Samari can drag this forward. Almada making a good run here. And Almada gets away from Anderson. And Almada's through on goal. Almada can't finish it off, but it comes right to Bodu. A bit of luck there. It's a decent save from the goalkeeper. It just comes right to Bodu's feet. And you don't want your goalkeepers doing that, obviously. But the first thing, obviously, to do is make the save. But Almada here wanted him to go with his left foot. He didn't. And he kind of hit it right at the goalkeeper. And unfortunately for him, it just falls right to Bodu, who's able to take a touch and get his shot off into the empty net. And that's an excellent start from us. 13 minutes gone. And a big goal gives us a 1-0 lead. Samari with the tackle as well. Here's Sanchez. Slides it in. This is good football here once again as it comes to Ikone. And Ikone is in this time. And Ikone goes with his left foot as two. A quick two. Right from the kickoff, really. We took it off them and went down the other end. We played some good football in there as well. Good in the space. And this is the start we needed here. Gets into the spot. And he goes with his left foot like I wanted Almada to do. And that is what happens. It's a lovely finish from the winger. And Ikone gives us a 2-0 lead on 16 minutes. Sanchez. Got to get to that. But we do get to that, luckily, here. And it's Almada. And Almada, lovely finish, 3-0. A lot of luck there. I was hoping Sanchez would be able to come onto it there. I was just waiting for someone to step up so the center backs can grab that ball or grab a way out of the situation they were in. They had it, the two center backs, and he was no help. But I thought Sanchez gave it away there, and he manages to win it back. And it comes to Almada here. That is a good finish. Just powers that past the goalkeeper there on his right foot. And on 35 minutes, we're 3-0 up, and that is... I'm not going to say game over against these bigger teams, but that is a really, really good spot. That's a really, really bad giveaway. And Lyon have been poor so far as it comes to Bodu, and he's finished it 4-0. What are Lyon doing? That's twice now we've scored and then taken the kickoff back the other way. I'm not sure what they're thinking, but we'll definitely take it. As we are 4-0 up before halftime. That's a good finish. Just kind of waited for the goalkeeper to commit and then kind of just put it over his legs. 38 minutes gone. It's 4-0. I did not expect us to cruise through here. And even for a while when we were 2-0 up there, they were just camped in our half. Didn't come away with any goals. And then we score 2 quick ones again. And you got to take advantage of the game. You got to score goals when you're on top. And Lyon haven't there. And we've punished them. Once again, Samari. He's made plenty of those tackles so far. That pass, not quite ideal, but, you know, the tackling is nice. They're coming forward. Howard finds a good ball out there to Depay. Can we get back across in time? We just can. Just hoping to not have a pass go to the top of the box there, and instead he stepped inside. Depay with the goal, and I was hoping to avoid the cross there, and then once we overstepped, he took that route anyway. This time going himself. And Lyon get the start to the second half they would have wanted. Hopefully it's just a consolation, but 4-1. Not ideal the start from us. Comes to Almada here, though. And that's an excellent ball to Bodo, and we can cancel out that goal, and we do. Lovely stuff. And once again from a kickoff. We are killing them from kickoffs. We have 3. 2 from our kickoffs, 1 from theirs. Just absolutely killing them. They keep giving the ball away is what it is. They just don't play it forward or just don't play it safe. And they give the ball away, and we always take it apart. That's a brilliant ball from Almada. It's a good touch from Bodo to lose the defender. And he has just hammered that past the goalkeeper. 5-1. That's a nice ball out there to Aouar. Kanate covering. That's a good ball in there to Paqueta. Couldn't get across it. 5-2. They've woken up offensively all of a sudden, Lyon. That was just a good move. We just missing out on some of these tackles and things. Does well, and that space opens up. This Kaleta Karu moved over because I was chasing with Kanate. It's not his fault or anything. Probably my fault for moving Kanate around, but it's a good run. Took advantage of the space that was there for him, because I did not mean to play that ball, but 5-2. And once again, I would just kind of like this game to end at the moment. I don't want to kind of get caught on the back foot against this team. Depay going off there. Very, very weird. Cadaverion. So Almada does well. And plays the ball forward. Sanchez, nicely done. This is good football as it comes to Ikone. And Ikone racing away here. Ikone can get that back post. Can he get there? He can. Sanchez with the tap in. That's lovely football. And that was almost identical to what they did in terms of how it happened. Center back dragged out of there. And then we made the run into the space. It was Ikone, though, who did it. And that's the space I'm talking about. Sanchez just kept his run up. Anderson can't really keep up. And it's a tap-in at the back post. Lovely football. And we hit a 6th here. 6-2 on 63 minutes. This game has got a goal every 7 or 8 minutes in game time, which is pretty incredible, really, right now. Nice play. It's a good ball out there to Iwobi. Messing around with it, Iwobi, at the moment. It's clipped in. And why in the world would Kaleta Carr go away from the ball? Jesus, what in the world? It's a good save by Galini there, but what are we thinking, guys? You cannot be going the opposite way there. It's Willick dragging this forward. Comes out to Gomez. And Gomez can slide that through here to Bamba. And we go up the other end and score. 7-2. Bamba with it. It's a good finish from the left winger. And we have throttled Lyon here today. Very strange. They're normally not this poor. But maybe we were always doing well against Lyon in terms of, obviously it's second versus third kind of thing, but the gap between us and Lyon is growing a little bit. The only gap we can't close down just yet is PSG's. And unluckily for us, they sit ahead of us. They were 2-0 up at halftime as well. So at the end of this game, they're going to be 2 points ahead in the table, but that is the gap we're trying to close. It seems we have extended a gap between us and Lyon. As that is a poor ball, and oh, couldn't quite get that pass out there, though. With a minute to go, we are going to come away with a very, very impressive victory. It's a good return in the league after losing to PSG to turn right around and beat Lyon 7-2. As Bodu goes and collects the match ball, he is scoring loads and loads of goals. But not too bad, as PSG beat Monaco 4-0. I hope they're not about to finish the league unbeaten. They have a habit of going the second half of the year without losing. We need them to lose at least once, or draw once. We only need them to draw once if we win out. It's going to be difficult to win out, obviously, but that is what's going to have to happen. Offers coming for Coletta Carr. They offer... I'm just going to delegate this. Alright, hold on. Delegate. I'm going to start that offer at 71 million, and we'll come back to that in the next episode and see what actually happens. Next episode, though, we're probably going to end the January window. Yes, we've only got one game left in this in the window. It's Stade Rennes. We'll see about buying a left winger. I would like a really good, backup at left wing at the moment. We're kind of just moving a couple players over there. Holjek, De Ketelaere, just a couple. We'll see. But we also have Marseille and possibly Lens, depending on how things go. If they come in with a bid of 70-ish million for Coletta Carr, I got to move them on for that. It's just as simple as that. I mean, there's just nothing you can do about it. Felipe's pretty quick, though he's just moved to Sheffield. I mean, we don't have a ton of quick players here. I mean, Pau Torres is good. He'd be a good option. At center back, we also have some center backs down here. Kabak, not too bad. Senesi. So there are some center back options. Should he move on? Unfortunately for us too, these here are. We have to go ahead and put him back to. I hate that. That should just be. Gotta go ahead and re-scout some of these guys, which is kind of annoying. But I'm going to add a couple center backs anyway to the list in between episodes, and we'll see what happens just in case Coletta Carr comes in with a £70 million bid. I mean, he's good, but he's at £70 million, I might just move him on. But that's going to be it, guys. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for more, and peace.